No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause I'm there for you too.
Good morning, Phoenix High School. I'm Mariana Segura.
And I'm Elbo Funes. Welcome to our 9th episode of Phtv.
Seniors, listen up. Senior year is going to fly by, so turn in your senior pictures for the yearbook and any other pictures, including the baby pictures, for the senior video. Turn them in to Mr. Rhodes' classroom N206 or send them to phoenixhsmedia@gmail.com as soon as possible.
Speaking of the yearbook, here's a segment to inform me about yearbook orders.
Alright, now, where would I go to get yearbook orders? Now I remember. Okay. Alright, let's see. Google, the best thing ever. Now, what was that site called? What was it again? J. Poston? No. That's right, JustinYearbooks.com. Alright. Jesus, long link. Where do these people come up with this kind of stuff? If I can remember this correctly, yearbooks cost $40. Orders are by May 1st of next year. And if I have any questions, I should contact Mr. Rhodes via email or visit his room N206.
How handy, I can now order a yearbook online with my mom's credit card.
Just a reminder that we'll be holding the ASVAB on Thursday, December 10th. This is a great opportunity if you're interested in military service or simply want to explore career options. As always, please sign up in the Future Planning Center.
If you are falling behind on schoolwork or just need a quiet place to work on homework, there will be ASAP after school every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. If you are interested, please sign up in the Diploma Center. You may go see teachers for help until 4 or work quietly in Mrs. Pond's room. If you need a ride home, the ASAP bus can take you. It leaves at 4:25. See Ms. Pond if you have any questions.
Any students interested in taking robotics as a second semester elective class needs to see Mr. Rhodes for an application. The application deadline will be Friday, December 11th. Also, if you took robotics either of the last 2 years or would like to sign up for the next level course through RCC, please see Mr. Rhodes as soon as possible. In other activities starting up this week, our winter sports teams will all be competing for the first time this week. Boys and girls basketball will be traveling to Ashland on Wednesday and will host games on Saturday. This Friday, Phoenix will host a wrestling tournament, and on Saturday, our swimming team will be competing at the Medford YMCA. Good luck on the start of our season winter sports.
The staff here at Phoenix High School would like to start recognizing positive student behavior. When a staff member sees a student doing something awesome, they will receive a positive incident report. These cards will state your amazing behavior. You can turn in your ticket at the office window, and every Friday, the winning ticket will earn a prize. Keep up the good work, students. Speaking of good students, here's a segment of the October Students of the Month.
Student of the Month for the month of October. Most spirited. Someone who stands out during Spirit Week and spreads joy through the year. Freshman. Ezra DeLuca. Donrisa Kiriyama. Sophomores. Ulysses Kerr. Karina Carrera Flores. Juniors. Bryce Kaufman. Zamora Wolf Martinez. Seniors: Lorenzo Ortiz, Corey Wolf. Thank you, Students of the Month, for the month of October.
Quick correction, ASAP will be available after school every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, not Fridays.
Peer mediation trainings continue this week. They will be at lunch in Cornette's room. Also, National Honor Society come to the classroom to read the announcements on the board. On a different note, do you ever feel sick but have no time to go to the doctor's office? Lucky for you, La Clinica comes here at our school every Thursday. Here's a segment for more information.
Oh, hi guys. What's
Hi,
going
Denise.
on?
Hi.
What's going on?
I got a bad toothache. I
You
gotta
do?
do something about it. I gotta go home or something.
And honey, what's wrong?
I'm just feeling really sick.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you guys out to La Clinica.
If you're under 14, you need to get your parents' permission slip.
Just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned you down in a pulpit. Can't deny it. Now I'm all alone in my choice.
I was in the middle of my lecture in Algebra 2, and I got the worst pain in my tooth. Think you could look at it? Tell me maybe what's going on?
Absolutely. We can take a look, take some pictures, and see how we can fix you and get you out of pain.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Dr. Hollander. You bet. Thank you so much. It feels so good. So glad I was able to come here and get some help.
Easy fix when you got a berry stuck in your tooth from the smoothie you drank this morning.
Just a berry.
So yeah, anytime you guys want to come out, not just for if you're having pain, but we can do exams and x-rays and fillings and checkup and see what needs to be done.
All kinds of good help here at La Clinica.
So what other things do you guys offer here at La Clinica?
Well, we can do sports physicals, so people can come in, we can get a hearing test, a vision test, and check out heart, lungs, and your muscles and joints, and give you permission to do sport.
Okay.
We have a lab here, so if there's a concern that you may have anemia or you may have an infection, a bladder infection, we can actually run the labs while you're here. And if you injure yourself, we can also set you up with a splint, or we can order an x-ray. And so basically find out what's wrong, and then from there we usually connect you with a person who can help you, for instance, if you broke your arm.
Okay.
We also have counselors who come, so if people are having a lot of anxiety or stress or worries, we can also share those concerns and we can help with that.
La Clinica will be at our school every Thursday from 8 a.m. to noon. Make sure to sign up at the attendance window.
Hello, Phoenix High School. This is Mrs. Hale. I am so happy to be here. First thing, I want to say good job to Albert. I just know that this was his very first time hosting PHTV, and I want to give him a special shout out. So good job, Albert. Also, I'm here today with Alyssa Denton. We've got two important purposes today, but before I share those, I'd like to introduce everyone to Alyssa Denton. And Alyssa Denton is our new restorative justice practitioner, expert, guru. She's all about restorative practices. Alyssa, could you introduce yourself to our audience today?
Sure, thanks, Mrs. Hale. So my name's Alyssa. Miss Denton also works. And some of you might recognize me from my work with the TOP program. So I'm really excited to be here wearing a different hat and doing some different work at Phoenix. a lot of my role is going to be helping build the Phoenix High School community so that it's a really great place for students to learn and teachers to work. And so part of that's going to be community building in classrooms. And then I'm also here in case any conflicts come up, which are a natural, normal part of existence, to help turn those into learning opportunities so that people can move forward in a really productive way and continue making Phoenix High School the great place it is.
Thank you so much. I love the school so much, and I know I've got a very important job, but you know what I can't get out of my head, Alyssa? The Walking Dead. Did anybody raise your hand in your advisory right now if you watch The Walking Dead? I don't want anyone to watch it, but I know there are some teachers that watch it. Okay, I think it's out of my head now. I think I can concentrate, but when you start to talk about conflict, it's all about zombies and the apocalypse. I'm just saying that right now. Okay. I think I can concentrate on what we're here for. I will breathe. Two important reasons. First of all, I want to explain to you what's happening in advisories today. And secondly, I want to talk about the purpose of our circle check-ins. But the one thing is, ninth graders, you have a special day today, next Monday, and the following Monday. So for the next 3 Mondays, you're going to either be visiting the Future Planning Center, you're going to be having a visit from myself or Chris Elkin or Toby Walker or Officer Glenn Patchett, Fernando, or our Assistant Principal Jackie Brody, and we're going to talk about the law and the community you live in. What are your rights as a student, and how does the law impact you here at Phoenix High School? And so then the final thing you're going to work on as freshmen is community service. So you're going to be doing one of those 3 things today in your freshman advisory. But most importantly is what we've been working on actually for a couple of months now for today's advisory in our 10th, 11th, and 12th graders in 12th grade advisories. Alyssa, do you want to introduce a little bit about the circle check-in activity they're going to be doing today?
Yeah, so circle check-ins are an opportunity for all students to be seen and heard and to explore different topics that are relevant to people's lives. So for example, seniors might talk about what's stressful about being a senior and what's really great about being a senior.
You know, when I think about circle check-ins, I remember what a student said to me when we did our very first training, and she goes, Mrs. Hale, we did circle check-ins in kindergarten. And I said, you're right, you're absolutely right. And they also do circle check-ins in the Google Corporation. They do circle check-ins in the military. Major hospitals do that with different floors, different departments. Circle check-ins is a skill. It's a community building skill. And I know that some teachers have been doing circle check-ins for a long time. And then some advisories do circle check-ins. But our goal at Phoenix High School isn't just some, it's 100%, so that not one student can say, you know, we don't do that. I've never experienced circle check-ins. Alyssa, what are some of the other schools in the United States that are doing the same thing?
Circles are being used in all of the Oakland school districts and a lot of schools in Minnesota, schools in Pennsylvania, here in Oregon and Portland. So throughout the country, circles are being used in school communities.
Well, you know, we were going to show a video today, and the video it was encrypted, and Mr. Rhodes tried very hard, but he couldn't get it to air. So, but I want everyone to understand that we will be showing that video at a later advisory, and I think today's is, and I think it's actually good that we're not seeing the video because I want everyone to experience their own circle check-in, know that your advisor rep and your advisor on the 23rd of November, that was just last Monday, went through a training. And I really hope you all understand that being part of a community means belonging. And being part of a community means having your voice heard. Do you have anything more to add to that?
Yeah, so like Mrs. Hale just said, advisor reps are going to be a key person in instigating these community circles. So thanks in advance for supporting them. It's a big role to step into. And just a few elements of circles. First, your advisor rep will share with you some guidelines. Second, they'll probably use a talking piece, which is just a way to visually represent who's kind of got the floor. I like to call this the one diva, one mic rule. And then all circles usually have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So the beginning's an opportunity for, say, Mrs. Hale to get the fact that she can't get The Walking Dead out of her head. off the table, and then move on to the middle, which is discussing particular topics that are relevant for the day, and then closing out the circle.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm excited for today, and I'm excited to hear what our advisory reps have to say and what our students have to say. Alyssa, do you have any clue as to why this case is here?
Well, I'm pretty new around here, but I'm pretty sure it's trivia time. Am I right?
Yes, you are. Last week's question was, where will you turn in your senior pictures?
Let's find out who the winner is.
You're lucky. You got to pick the winner. Oh.
It is Parker Cook in Mr. Dougherty's room with the answer of November 13th.
Very nice, very nice. Now, you're going to feel really proud that this week's question, our trivia question is, what is the name of Phoenix High School's new restorative justice expert, guru, representative? Please, students, turn in your answers in the manila folder outside Mr. Rhodes' box.
So be sure to stick around for the Pledge of Allegiance. And as always, this has been your school,
your people,
and your news.